see their opening script. A rivalry game like this, they'd love to get off to a good start. Guys, the last time they met, they were trading haymakers with each other.
They sure were, and you could really tell in that game how much this rivalry meant to the players. They were exhausted, David. That game was back and forth. Neither of these teams want to lose because you don't want to hear about it for an entire offseason, and you know they're going to be playing with some fire today.
And you hear about it from the fans every time you lose. You hear about it constantly. It matters. Heard about it with Jesse Palmer and the Georgia-Florida rivalry. He was a big-time deal. They're going to be playing with emotion. Who can handle that emotion early, get settled in, and throw that first punch?
Motion from the back. Looking for a crease. He's loose on the right. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Reed. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Arch Manning. A couple of big-time signal callers on display, and we expect a lot of points to be put up in this one.
Two outstanding quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one, Dave. And both of these guys had opportunities either to go to the league or transfer in the portal. They were offered lots of money. They decided to stay at their respective schools, knowing that this matchup was going to happen. And these are two guys right now jockeying for individual.
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rides to the back. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Here's Reed to throw. Caught, it's Warren. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route, 80 yards, and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Reed. Look out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Caught. It's Horton. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19 into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive there. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up all. The whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go to the counter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Arch to throw. Looking down the middle. It's caught. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They're all over him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Reed. Makes the catch. It's Craven.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Rush right in his face. And he avoids the sack.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Hits inside. It's Owens. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Move to his right. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Craver. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Making the adjustment. Reed. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rush is on. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already...
Oh, look out on the right. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
That is another incredible run by this guy, David. We're only in the second quarter. That's already his second rushing touchdown. If he stays in the game, he might run for 400 yards in this one, Dave.
He's going to put up whatever he wants. This is a dream scenario, man. If you get close to this in a game, you're happy about it. Give him the ball more often. This defense, they better find some answers, because right now it looks like a grown-up and children running after him trying to tackle him.
And he puts through the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Reed to throw. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Bring him down. Texas A&M going quickly. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I got to be honest.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Reed to throw for it on 4th. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later. And make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your...
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this. Offenses, you've seen the explosion. It's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offenses just, they got the upper hand.
And the point after is good.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Humphrey. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it.
Open field on the right. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. From inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Texas offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Motion from the wideout. Manning with a play fake. Trying to get rid of it. And that'll be it.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Takes a handoff. It Smothers. Swapped immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. Did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Reed. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got a man. It's Coleman. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
It's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. To throw, Manning. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible answer.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Manning looking for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
return, it's Humphrey. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing Reed. On the move. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking long. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Smothers. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Humphrey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Turns it upfield.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Reed escapes the pressure to his right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. Push is ahead. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Complete in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Buying time to his right. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's Reed to throw. Going for 6. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And and the Aggies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. Guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Oh, it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. On the run, it's Owens. There he goes. He's past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Might as well give it to him again. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Long way to go on second down. Reed. Look out. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he gets it away.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside, so that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Quick give. It's Edwards. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll pull it down. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. A&M comes back out with another first down. Throwing Reed. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Reed. They're all over it. Just gets rid of that one.
And I think the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Stepping to the right. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. They go play action with Manning. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Reed. Rush right in his face. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
The drama has been drained out of this game, but not so for the playoff race. Let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 13, and not much time to shore up that resume. He'll bring it out. It's Arrington. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Reed rushes on, and he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Texas A&M going quickly.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
To the air, it's Reed. Moving out to the right, and he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him on these third down situations.
And here's the third interception of the night. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Reed to the air again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun, it's Edwards. Breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Keeping his eyes downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Here's Reed to throw. Under pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Reed. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking them and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack